hooking that app up. I already got all my other sites merged in there. I just gotta, you gotta pay a little fee to do all sites. You can get it for free, but if you want to do all multiple sites at one time, you gotta pay. So, it's man, come on over here, man, because if we can take if you can take 10% of your TikTok audience to get them to come over here and just subscribe to your page, man, you come to the door monetize. Man, I tell you, you come to the door monetize. Or and the YouTube money is totally different than the TikTok money. Totally different. Totally different. So if any people over there on TikTok are still watching, hey man, come on over. But yeah, I'm great. I thank y'all. Just like I said, I didn't want to go in depth to anything. I just wanted to be able to give you all a little clip of who I am, the person that's providing this information to you, these downloads. I can also like say if anybody that's hearing this and in TikTok and want to come over here, I got some games for you. I can show you how to do this real easy, get you going real easy. Long as you can read. Um, I can get you over here. You can't think of a script to come up with. You may have an idea. You want to do an idea. You want to talk about the shoes that you like, but you don't know how to come up. I can I can come up. I can show you how to come up with a dialogue for that. And I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna do it for you. I'm gonna show, if I do it for you, I'm gonna charge you. But I can show you how to do it. Your idea. Or you know what? If you don't want to do it, you can say, hey man, I'm trying to do. Now I can't. The most I can give you is up to a 7 minute video. A document for is up to 7 minutes of what you want to do, but what you want to talk about, basically. So right now, but otherwise, I can show you how to do it. But yeah, it ain't gonna cost you nothing with me, but a subscription. And the subscriptions are free over here. They don't cost over here. That's a subscriber. But yeah, so that's my goal. This is who I am, Martin. We're gonna grow together. Yeah, yeah. Keep meeting you, creators, giving me this information, and I'm gonna pass it on. I'm gonna help somebody else, just like y'all help me. I'm gonna help somebody else. And I'm a special shout out. So about let me give you a little thing I wrote here about some of the things that we will be talking about on this page. Uh, Basically, I already taught you how Martin is chosen too, which is that's my name. But we already know about awakening, spirituality. When I say spirituality, I'm not talking about religion. We're not talking about anything specific. I don't knock what you choose to believe. We were all at some point in life somewhere together on the same road. So on your journey. So I don't know where you're at in your journey, but that's for you. I'm not here to tell you whatever you serve is wrong. But I don't get mad at me now because I'm gonna tell you I don't celebrate holidays. None of those days. None of those days that we celebrate now. There are some holidays that I do need to learn about. The ones that we were supposed to maintain, but the ones I'm not gonna be talking about none of that. Consciousness, basically, consciousness basically goes to the point about understanding where you are in your journey. Lives. That's why I will be doing a lot. I think I'm gonna be doing a lot more lives here than I ever will do on TikTok because the live, like I said, the live is different here. I like the way the lives are set up here. It's not strange here to have a live to be talking and you get your viewers later. So you get your viewers on the back end. You don't get you might not get the viewers doing the live, but you get your viewers when you chop it up. So that's kind of common over here because it's the same. It's the same thing as people recording, they post and uploading them. It's just the live is for a person to get in the habit of training yourself for public speaking. So you don't really, especially as a small creator, you don't really expect people to be in your lives in the beginning stages. They don't know who you are. They're gonna learn who you are based on those clips that you break down of your lives. So, yes, that is my authenticity. Authenticity is way. It basically is, learning how to be your true self. Quit trying to fit in. Uh, and that was another thing about why I said the other page because it's like you gotta start this other page because you don't want to that. feedback from them people that used to know you to stop you from giving it your true self. You don't want to hold back. So when you start out new and you're getting all new, by the time that those people find you, you already have they already see that there's people right there that are already paying attention to you. So they're like, huh, what they paying attention to him for? I better go pay. I know him longer than them. I gotta go pay attention to him. But they wouldn't have paid attention to you until they seen somebody else started paying attention to you. So that's another way to why I say just start from the ground and come up with a whole new group, whole new true force. Because the people that you hear that are hearing, you're not you're hearing people that are hearing you are people that are ready to hear you. The people that know you, they may be ready to hear, they just ain't ready to hear it from you. All right. We will be talking about self discovery. Basically, that's all it is about. Understanding your awakening. Um, your tribe. That's the term they find when they say tribe. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but saying finding your tribe is finding the like-minded people. Like, well, I was able to find some people who were going through my spiritual awakening. Now, that might not have been my final tribe, but at that season, that was my tribe because that's where, at that point, that's where the universe took me to get my milk or my opening. Your higher self. I want to talk about higher self because I try to stay away from the word God. For one, nobody really knows. Nobody that I know has really talked to God, and God told him, "This is my name God, or my name is this." The only person I know that got that far was what was that boy that took him out the promised land? Moses. And at that point, he said, "I am." His name was the Great I Am. So I try to address him as I am. As mostly, if I can't get I am, I do. I will say the Most High, the universe. But me saying it, me calling the Most High by those names is at no um, way trying to tell you that it's not who you choose to call him. Because I could share some things which I'm pretty sure we all could share about some of the names that people address the Most High about now. Was at one time pagan names and for pagan worship, but we're not gonna get into that. Your personal growth. I'm here because I'm getting personal growth at the same time. But the easiest way for people to learn things is to share what they learn. So by when people teach me, we can kind of like indoctrinate it or assess it more by when we teach somebody else by what we learn. So that's my intention is to do that because that's not just for you, that's for me too. I grow by being able to teach what I just learned. uh, your inspiration. I want to be your inspiration, and you all be my inspiration. But my goal is to be your inspiration, and not saying that I got it all. But I'm saying for certain things, I got it. You know what I mean? Whether you need somebody to inspire you to create a page, you need somebody to inspire you to go ahead and start that business. You might not know how to start a business, and you need just somebody who can give you some basics. Yeah, I can get you started. I'm not gonna do it for you if I do it for you. That's when I want to be paid. And a lot of times I don't have time to do that. So, but I will, give you the game because it was given to me. What else we got? We got motivation. That's basically, kind of falling in line with most inspiration. Then your transformation, your new age. Now, I don't know what new age uh, is in totality. I know what it is when people talk about new age, um, and I don't really think that the new age people think of it the same way that other people think about it. I think that that's just a title that was attached to it. And but when I say new age, it's not something that's new to to the world. It may be new to a group of individuals, because there's been people who have been waking for years. And when you become to awakening, you see things differently. And so that is a new age. you know That is a new age when you're able to unplug from the matrix. Basically, what it is when you unplug from the matrix and you see what it is as opposed to what it was. Yeah, it's new. It's real new. You know, my lips is dry, y'all. I keep this. I learned to keep this on there. I, I had a one of my TikTok lives. It was like a 4 hour live. Hold on, TikTok is making me show that I'm human. I'm still. I'm not there. Got it. All right. Yeah, I had a live on TikTok, and my Vaseline for my lips was upstairs. I tested. Man, I had a 3 hour live. Man, I was what? I got up so one time. Then went and put some virgin olive oil on my lips. I don't know, my lips got so dry. So now I know how to keep that down, leave that down here. You never know when I'm gonna need that. Okay. So I know you might be looking at this little setup I got right here today. It's I actually got this out of the TikTok shop. I bought this for the little sound effects. That's what was that? Cheer. That reminds me of that little John. I wish it was another, but it was okay. Okay. But what I use this for is because again, when I tell you when you go through those matches on on TikTok, and you got people who don't speak English, and they want to like I'm like, nah, you don't speak English, you can't help me, but they don't want to disconnect, so I'll hit them with, and I just keep hitting them with these different notes until they disconnect. Okay, so then this one is like the crow. That's laughter. This is supposed to be a song, and this one sounds more like a song to me. I don't know. I wonder if well, I don't know if so. I don't know if y'all can hear this in the recording. I noticed that some of my lives commercials I did for TikTok, it wasn't in the commercial, so it kind of made me look kind of crazy. But if in case it's not playing through, I just want y'all to know that I'm playing different song. I mean different sound effects from this. You can't even see it. So this is called a sound card. This is what controls this mic setup. So but that's what that is. It makes a different noise, and then that was supposed to be a kiss. That was his awesome. That's the gunshots, of course, and that's me. Then it goes. You can change your voice. This is supposed to be a female voice, but to me, it just sounds like somebody's nasal.
This one is a male voice, you can tell by the deep voice.
This one says lolly voice, but I imagine it's supposed to be a baby voice. And this next one is the monster voice. This is another way I get people off.
So, how y'all doing today? And then I can put the echo in it.
But yeah, so you can actually go to my TikTok shop. You can go to TikTok shop and get them all, but you can go to your future one or electric gears. I mean, sorry, green gears electric bike, and you can get it out of my shop. And say, hey man, I supported you. Like, I appreciate that. But and then I have this little mic right here, which is it's another product that I sell at my shop. But I got it connected to my other phone because on my other phone, little do y'all know, I shared it with the TikTok people because I had to go on them first. But I'm on both lives at the same time. I'm on TikTok live. Well, I'm documenting my YouTube live with my TikTok live. So yeah, double live around and joke, playing. All right. So um, now that's metaphysics, spiritual journey, enlightenment. All these are things that we will be addressing on this page together. As I learn, you learn. As you learn, I learn. I learn. Iron sharp as iron. I appreciate you all coming here, man. For real, for real. You know how happy I am to be. I don't know why. I don't know if I was this happy to go live on TikTok. Uh, I don't know. I don't think so, but man, boy, I'm happy to go live on YouTube because I guess it's because like TikTok has become my source of information now, but what I haven't shared with you all yet, what y'all get is like I was in prison. I was in prison for 23 years. I've been out of prison 7 years now. November 22nd made 7 years that I've been out of prison. I was in federal prison for drug crimes, and so I was man. I've been all no all states I have people. So if y'all have an OG that was in, a big man in your city, I it's a very good chance that I know it. But yeah, I've been here, uh, uh, and so I said it says I got to meet and a lot of very important people and got a lot of information shared, especially about business. That's why when I got out, I took off. Everybody looking at me like, "What? How you know how to do all this?" And I got it for free. People pay to go get this, or get some of this. So I got it for free. And well, I didn't get it for free. I had to, be willing to learn. Listen. But so this this is a good thing. It's a good thing. This has actually helped me from hitting those streets. So I resisted it. I don't feel as nervous going live here. I'm still nervous. I can kind of tell. I'm listening to my as I talk. It's a good thing about these earphones is that it kind of forces me to kind of hear. But I'm not as nervous as I was before, and I don't know if it's because TikTok took that edge off of it. That some of that edge, or it's just I'm where I'm supposed to be now. Took work to get here, but I'm here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we family now. Oh, so the reason why this video is so important, and for me not to go and talk about certain specifics to scare people away, is because there is a way that I've been taught how to help you get your watch hours up, and your watch hour, and it's a process called going through a loop. And any new incoming people who don't know about this, who are concerned about this, because I'm telling you, especially if you have, a substantial amount of following on TikTok, you can use probably a fourth of that to get here, and what I mean, and get you started. Well, I'm talking about automatic, like basically automatic monetization. Man, it's some girls on here. One girl went, one dude he was monetized in 48 hours. That's a young sister just got monetized in 7 days. So, and then you got people. I met this sister on the other day. She been here 11 years. She still ain't monetized, but she's not consistent. So, and she don't probably have a game plan. It's probably just free balling it, kind of like what I've been doing for a long time. So I just really just started focusing on. And once you focus in on it, believe me, once you focus in on it, it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. Actually, and then I just learned what I just learned in the last couple of days. Uh, I was more concerned about my subscriber count than I was my hours, and I'm trying to figure out now. No, your subscriber count is at least your word. You got to figure out how to get the watch hours. Yeah, because you could have a whole bunch of like her. She had she had like 5,000 followers, but she didn't have the watch hours, meaning that she had 5,000 followers, but they were they wasn't giving her 4,000 hours of watch hour in a 12-month cycle. So she wasn't hitting her number to go monetize. But that means she wasn't putting up her work out there. She wasn't doing it. She wasn't doing what she wasn't even really at least. She was just like, I mean, and I'm not saying in a bad way because she has, pretty sure, she has other things she got to deal with, kids or or whatever. But she wasn't consistent, put it like that, and that's why. But I said, wow, and she responded back, but yeah, She knew I looked at her numbers 'cause I seen how many people she had. Yeah, I may have the numbers, but I don't have the watch hours, and I'm like, but 11 years, sister, you ain't got you in 11 in 11 years. Come on, man. You been BSing. You've been wasting your time. You've been wasting other people's time. That's what you've been doing. But she focused now. She ready to get on. And then again, you got this guy Dante London. That's why they're saying that this is the best time to be on TikTok. The guy told me he when somebody responded to my comments because I made a video about that, and he's like, "Well, the thing I have to say about that is anytime anybody say TikTok is easy, it's because they don't know what they're doing." And then he gives me his little backstory. Um, he has 77 followers, but he been on growing his page for 2 years now. I'm like, what? You've been growing your page for 2 years, and you only got 77 followers. Now, a lot of that could be the genre he in, the niche that he's in. I don't know, but more than that, it's because of laziness, of lack of consistency. Because what what I have learned, and this is just in the last week, even with my niece, I had to switch up my game plan a little bit. You don't come to TikTok uh, with trying to basically kick the door open with your niche. You got to build a fan base up. You got to build the numbers up, and so TikTok is a platform. TikTok is a well, I guess Instagram is too. Yeah, both of them. It's a copycat form, and that's in a rough shell. They don't call it copycat, and I'm calling it copycat. But in the nutshell, because I was going on TikTok and just my yeah, I was wondering, man, how all these videos sound the same? How all these people messages the same? And then I was thinking, I'm like, man, are these people getting together? That's what I was thinking. I thought they were getting together and gaming me. You know what I mean? Like, man, how all these people talk about the same thing? And I find out it's a copycat game. They get on trends and they follow trends. What's like this person saying that it's your time, money's gonna come on, and then so the other people that are in that niche, but they look at that number. This creator, they posted this post, and this post got 400,000 followers, and just this, I mean, he got 400,000 views, and he had 5,000 followers, and because of that one post, he jumped up to 50 views. I mean, 50,000 followers. And then so what? All the other creators in that niche, they go they call it. I found my name for it is recreate. They recreate that dude's post. So basically, whatever that he was talking about, they use what he was talking. Now they're using their own words, but they're using the same inflections. Like if he was woo and he was talking, they're gonna use the same inflections that that person used. You know what I mean? The same try to mimic the light. They 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 try to mimic it all the way down to the same atmosphere that that dude was using. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying I wasn't aware of that ahead of time, but I am now. So what happened now is this guy named Dante London. He um he posted and then I come to find out too. Everybody is giving him the props. Like he created this, and which I thought that was too. But the thing is, like right now, if you create a YouTube post and you title it YouTube on easy or YouTube on easy mode, uh, YouTube supporting small creators, and you don't capitalize the letters, and you only putting three hashtags in it, and you record, and then you're talking about YouTube within the video. They're pushing that video out there, and they pushed his video out there. And this is a creator he's been on YouTube for uh, 7 years, and he had 5,000 followers. Well, with one post, he went from 5,000 to 40. So he gained 35,000 followers within 72 hours based off of one post. So he went from not being monetized to being super monetized. Okay. No, he was monetized because he had 1,000, but he wasn't getting no money. He was thinking about getting off of YouTube or blah. But with this one post pushed him up there. And then and so what he did was he created another post just like he created the first post because he know he ain't never had no nothing has ever happened like that to him before. None of his posts. So he recreated that post with the same title and did it again. And bam, it popped off again. He did it a third time. Bam, it just kept popping. And so he started telling the other creators he didn't. That's a thing when they come over here. A lot of people they hide was hot. The other creators, I don't know. What I mean, it could be from a pessimist mindset, thinking that it's not enough money for everybody or whatever. I don't understand that mindset, but they hide the information. He didn't do that. He came out here and told everybody, "Hey, man, you post this post, you say this, you write this, and I guarantee you go get some views." And it's been working. At first there was a little pushback, but now you see all these other creators just doing this exactly like him, you know, and they're getting, you know what I mean? They're getting up views. The views is up and blah blah blah. So basically, because he made off of that one post, the first post, he made he put on 2,000 and like $2013 for a 2 minute for a 20-minute video. 20-minute post he made $2,000. And he right now he said he's over the days because he's up to 50,000. He's over 50,000 followers now. So he made in 10 days he's multiplied his following count times 10. And like I say, he's pushing everybody. So I did make a video about that. And so the guy, he commented, he's like, "Yeah, I don't see how people it's easy mode, blah blah, blah blah." And I told him, I said, "Well, I can't speak for everybody. Why, what makes them think it's easy mode." I said, "But for me, coming from TikTok, where black content creators are 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 being sanctioned, for nothing." I post you, especially if you want to talk about history, your people or your culture, how your people are being done. You want to put information up there like that, and they punishing you. They're taking your post down, or they you got to appeal it, or they'll take the sound away, blah blah, whatever. They doing all these type of things. I said, but then you come over here on TikTok with that same content and it's just flying. It's going. You can teach. You can get at. I said, man, that's easy mode to me. You know what I mean? Because if you know where the black content creator goes through on TikTok, and then he come over here on YouTube, he ain't getting that. Oh, come on, man. You see how easy it is. So again, I don't know what it may not be easy to you, but it's super easy to me. It's super easy for me. Yeah, because I've been man, TikTok will they'll block your comment for. I mean, and they keep be lying. They give you this bogus reason as to why they do it, and it don't even make sense. Because it has nothing. They might say you had nudity, too much nudity in your video, and it was a video with ducks in the background. And I'm not being overboard. This is what they do to black creators, man. It's crazy. And then when you appeal it, it's like the appeal process isn't real. It is real. A lot of times you don't even get to say nothing. You just push a button, say appeal, and what they do is they, oh, we'll go back and look at it again. You don't get to say why it don't. It's wild. It's wild. So me to come over here and not have to deal with none of that, much of that again, that's a blessing in itself as well. Get away from that, man. But for the most part, that's it. I appreciate you all for sacrificing your time with me today, for me to get practice, me to get better on my skill. But I'm gonna love it here. I'm gonna love it. I don't want to go. I want to stay here right now. But man, I know I've been here y'all up too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I know y'all got things to do. I appreciate that, bro, sis. Come on back the next time. Well, it'll be tomorrow because I'm gonna make this a habit. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, bye bye. Okay, your stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be live.